Hey, welcome to Life Hacks with the Tipman. I am Tim Thompson, and I'm very glad that you're here. Hey, the tips today to me are kind of interesting. I'm gonna talk about a bogus home space heater that has gone viral on YouTube and other places, and man, it's bogus, and I'll tell you why. The other thing is I have a tip called how to be more like Bryan Cranston, the actor. And I'm serious about that, and I think you'll find it interesting. So hey, by the way, if you've not subscribed, please do so. It is free, painless, and as always, makes my director Isaac happy. And we want to make Isaac happy. So anyway, on with the show. I have to tell you guys, I hate clothes shopping, and the reason I hate it so much is I hate trying on clothes. Interestingly, a lot of stores now don't even let you try them on, like Costco, for example. You can't try them on. They want you to buy them, try them on at home, and then bring it back. So I've got two really good hacks for you on this. The first one is, what you do is you take all your critical body measurements, neck, waist, length, shoulders, all that kind of stuff, and then you either write it down and take a picture of it to store it in your photo album on your phone, or just store it in your smartphone's notes section. Then what you do is you buy a cheap $7 tape measure, keep it in your car, and so whenever you go to buy clothes, you get a piece of item you're interested in, just measure it, and then see whether or not it meets your dimensions. Now, I will tell you the other hack, and honestly, when I heard about this one, I was kind of dubious and I tested it out. You know, when you're in a store and don't want to try on clothes, you can kind of hold a shirt up to you and see if it looks like it'll kind of fit. You can look at pant length and kind of like, yeah, I think that's about right. But pant waist is a tough one. So here's the hack. What you do is you take your pants, make sure that they're fully zipped up, and then you take it and you put it around your neck. And the rule is if you have about an inch overlap, which is kind of what I have here, that means that should fit your waist. Coincidentally for me, that's true. These pair of pants fit my waist really well, and I've got about an inch overlap. Now, your neck or waist may be a little bit different than the norm. Just know kind of what it is. So from now on, you just take the pair of pants in the store. I mean, sure, people look at you like, what, do you think he's Superman or something? But just go ahead and put it around your neck. See if you get the 1 inch. I cracked up my director. I'm telling you, it's better to do that than go and try to get a dressing room and try pants on. So I hope you like that. Hope you like both those hacks. I love Simple Human. It's a company that makes a lot of home products. People I think know them mostly for trash cans. They make soap dispensers. And in my opinion, and for my testing, they're like the best in the world. I mean, these things are amazing. Most soap dispensers have really cheap motors. They don't last very long. I will tell you that I use a heavy-duty body wash. I also use a heavy-duty shampoo. I've tried them in a variety of cheap soap dispensers. None of them work. None of them last very long. Simple Human handles it like a champ. Now, I will tell you, this is the 14-ounce version, 9-ounce version. This is like $70. This is, I believe, $130. Yes, they're twice as expensive as normal cheap soap dispensers, but these things just last and work amazingly well. And they have a crazy battery life. I've gone over 6 months before I've needed to recharge these things. So I'm just a big fan. I will tell you, Simple Life also sells their own soap that you can put in there. I like it. The hand soap actually works pretty good. Here's my philosophy on life. It's buy the best and have no regrets. I have lived that philosophy for years, and I'm just telling you, it works. Simple Human soap dispensers, they're great. Let me put Bryan Cranston, the actor, to the side for a moment. I really want to tell you about someone else. Dr. Waldinger is the director of the Harvard Adult Development Study. This study has been going on for over 80 years, and the purpose of it is to analyze what makes humans happy, what makes us healthy, and what helps us age well. He did an article for the New York Times recently, and I want to read you what he said. He said, strong, warm relationships are the strongest predictor of long-term happiness, physical health, and longevity, outweighing factors like wealth, fame, IQ, social class, even genetics. Good relationships keep us healthier and happier, period. And then he said this, He said, I do small actions every day to keep me connected with other people. I make small, frequent contacts. Texting counts. I mean, that's amazing. I don't know why more people don't know this. I mean, strong relationships. I have to tell you, this is for the guys out there, I'm pretty sure this is why women live longer than us, because they're really good at connections and relationship. Guys, we have to kind of work on it. But it's just amazing to me how powerful relationships are. So now you're probably going, okay, why do you call this the Bryan Cranston tip? Well, because if you do any kind of research on Bryan Cranston, what you find is in Hollywood, he has a reputation of being very strong on relationships. He is very tight with his friends. He has a lot of long-term friendships. Aaron Paul, who he worked with on Breaking Bad, Aaron Paul said in an interview recently that Bryan Cranston was like his best friend. Frankie Muntz, who played Malcolm on Malcolm in the Middle, remember that TV show? It ended in 2006. He said on a recent interview that Bryan Cranston calls him every couple of weeks just to check in on him. I mean, the show went off the air in 2006. The most amazing thing about Bryan Cranston, he's been married 36 years. That's in Hollywood, 36 years. For the rest of us, that's the equivalent of what, Isaac, 70-year, 80-year regular marriage? I mean, that's unbelievable. So anyway, try to be more like Bryan Cranston. Focus on those strong relationships. I mean, huge payoff. So all over the internet, YouTube, TikTok, other places, you're going to see videos like this. You'll see where people take flower pots, invert them, put them over some tea candles, and then say, "Hey, it's amazing! It warms my room up. It's great." If you ever lose power, do the upside down flower pot with the tea candles. Okay, this is a completely bogus hack. I don't care of all the hundreds of videos who say it's great. It's not. It's ridiculous.
Boom, roasted.
And as an engineer, let me explain to you why. So, a 1500 watt space heater, a little small space heater like the one here, okay? It struggles to warm a room in the wintertime when it's really cold. One little 1500 watt space heater will struggle. Okay, that's 1500 watts of heat. A candle, a tea candle, produces 30 watts versus 1500 watts. Now, some of the videos actually show them taking like 10 of those tea candles. Okay, that's 300 watts versus 1500 for a space heater that can barely warm a room. So from a physics math standpoint, just right there, you know it's not going to work. And the kicker is tea candles last at best maybe 3 hours before they die. And I'm not even discussing with you the fire hazard and the fact that it's putting off carbon monoxide. Okay, it's just a terrible tip. If you're ever caught in a house where you lose heat and you can't get out, don't do this. Instead, go layer up in multiple layers of clothes, put on tons of blankets. That is a much better way to do it. And I appreciate my sister putting me onto this tip. I just had no idea how viral it was and also how bogus it is. So hey, I hope you like these tips. Thank you again for being here. Please subscribe. And as always, the most important thing is I really want to hear from you. Give me feedback, good, bad, any tips you want me to test, I will gladly do it. Have a great week. Could you hand me the pants I've got right there? Perfect. Everything I've done today, I'm surprised that cracked you.